my darlings. How are you? How are we, my darling Fumi Nation? Do we live? Do we love? I've just done an episode in this outfit and I forgot to let you know what it is. This is an old, you see, I'm getting back into all of my old clothes. I kept them. Isn't that crazy? I kept all of them because I said somehow I would be able to get back into my clothes. And this was from Express. I bought this in California. It was a super hot day and I was actually a wedding guest, and so I bought this and I love the backlessness of it. It's a skirt as well as a top, and then it's like a pussy bow here, and I just live and love. I wear the top a lot of the time with like a white suit, with a black suit, with an orange suit. Kicks it off and I live and love. Before I continue, guys, start to sign up on the website. Sign up on my website. We have all kinds of treats for you. Why are we here? I'll tell you why we're here. Tiffany from America's Next Top Model has responded to all of the hoo-ha that has been going on America's Next Top Model. If you remember, for those of you that remember, Tiffany was the one of which Tyra Banks screamed at. Let me say a couple of things first, as a matter of fact. Tiffany was the young girl whom Tyra screamed at. We were all hooting for you. And it didn't go down well. She lost her cool. It was in the documentary. And I would have loved to see Tiffany in the documentary. Needless to say, I only found out after the documentary had been released that Tiffany, because Tiffany was my choice. I've said it and I'll say it again and again and again and again. Of all of the black girls on that show, Tiffany spoke to me. She was just the most, she was the most striking. She was the most beautiful. I actually thought she didn't need the show. That somebody would see her and take her regardless. She was a young mother of a beautiful young boy at 2 years old. And I found out that he died. He died on the 17th of October 2023 through a careless, reckless gunshot that was not even aimed at him. I think what a hard life. I'm sorry. Because I'm a mother of a son. I'm so sorry. When mother, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. And her son passed away. So Tiffany, her son passed away, and I'm a positive person. I like to be positive in everything that happens with me, whether nice, not so nice. I always look at the silver lining. For me, you never lose. You either win or you learn. And I wanted to tell you a little story. I worked in California and I did a lot of extra work, background work. And I used to dress like this. Remember, I was a model. I was coming from New York. And it was a struggle because I didn't know anybody out in California, and you gotta eat. So I did extra work. I got my union cards and everything. You have all kinds of people on set. And sometimes I would come late because I had just learned how to drive and I was just trying to find my way, you know, in film and find all of these addresses. And there was an assistant director who was very harsh with me because sometimes I would come late, little things. And one day I had had enough, so I confronted him and I said, why is it that you're always picking on me? And when I tell you picking on me and, you know, shouting at me, he would do it in front of anybody and everybody, you know. And I'm a tough cookie, but when I realized that it looked as if it was only me, I was like, wait 1 minute, hold up. And I asked him, why are you always picking on me? And he said, I want to see you in the back. And I said, okay. So he took me to the back. And he said, Fumi, you should not be doing background work. You should not be doing extra work. You are an actor. Forget the acting. You're a star. You are phenomenal. I see so much potential in you. And I get angry when I see you wasting your time and fooling around with the other extras. Because I know that this is it for them. But for you, I know you're going to do better things. And so I want you to know that and to do better. And I will always give you the side eye when I know you should be better. I don't know what kind of background I come from, but I broke down in tears. Because I just interpreted that as love. As love. He's one of the first that subscribed to me on this channel. And he's a huge supporter of me. And he said, Fumi, I never doubted it, you know. I only say that because I know, Tiffany, you felt that Tyra did not love you, did not care. I beg to differ. Tyra, never in your waking life do you ever talk on somebody else's child. You being a mother also of a son today. I said it in my other episode, I'll say it here too. You have to reach out to her. Not that you should. You should reach out to Miss G. You have to reach out to Tiffany. Because if you lived and loved Tiffany the way that you did, the way that I perceived it, she has to know. She has to know that if you were harsh and you spoke out of context, you have to apologize to her. Because she deserves that. Again, like I said, she had one or two things, Tiffany, by the way, to say. And let me read it out for you, okay? And this is on her Instagram page. Hold up, Tyra Banks. Let's keep it cute. You are one lying ass tied ass bitch. You know how you treated me the whole time, off and on camera. You're a bully. You treated me like shit and said the nastiest things about me and my son. This is not how the argument went, but you all edited to make it look like you cared. Also, FUCK to the shade room. FUCK to all you weird ass fans. And FUCK you, Tyra Banks. I bet you won't sit down with me face to face and talk about it. Also, FUCK my family too. Tiffany, you have some anger issues. Come on now. Come on, take some accountability. It's not everybody's fault. It's not everybody's fault. Look to what they were saying and just pick maybe one thing and say, okay, you know what, I'm guilty of this. I continue. Also, FUCK, my family too. Y'all don't ever defend me. I got more money and helping more people than all or many of the top models, but that's the update y'all give. Damn shame. It's giving you all still hating on little black ass me. Tyra Banks, ho, just let it go. It's been over 20 years. FUCK. Every model on that show was not paid and should not have been paid. What did you say, Fumi? Every model on that Tyra Banks show for the 24 seasons did not get paid and should not have been paid. You know why? The currency was in the exposure. Let me reiterate. Do you see the cover of Vogue? You only get paid $300 for that cover. But guess what? You have girls lined up around the block and down to the highway because it's exposure. Because the exposure is currency. You did not need to get paid. Your personality, your beauty resonated with so many millions of us over 24 years and counting, Tiffany. To me, you are still the one. I would have done it differently. But then again, I'm 57. What would I have done when I was 30? I do not know. I know why I didn't have children at 30, because I wasn't ready. I was much more better ready when I got into my 40s. Now Adrian, he has a mother as well as a grandmother. There is nothing Adrian does that flinches me. The other day he had a marker and he was marking the entire kitchen tile. I looked at it and I looked at it and I looked at it and I said, good job Adrian, he's getting the alphabets right. We can clean it up later. The person I am today was not the person I was then. And I have to extend that to Tyra. We move on. She wasn't done. I'm the wrong person to bully because I genuinely don't give an AF about what you all be saying. You puss ASSHOES want to talk. Okay, cool. I'm going live tomorrow. BITCH. Let's go into the T and why you. Oh no, I can't say that. WHORES are mad at me for feeling the way that I do. Pull up. Pull up means wait. Hold on. Pull up means come in, show up. I think yes. Okay. Sometimes Tiffany. Do you not understand? Do you not read between the lines? Why are they bothered so much about you? It's because they loved you. Because they loved your person. Because you should have won. Because it was you. You were standout. You were the one. That's why everybody keeps bugging you. But, because of the passing of your son, I get it. Fumi Nation, I want you to know that a lot of top model contestants have approached me. So I will see further down. We're going to have interviews with them because it's good to hear them out. Tiffany also was very vocal and she had to say. Let me get to it.
So let's fast forward to elimination where Tyra basically tries to rebuke you in front of all the girls and the judges. And you said in a post, which we know with reality TV, sometimes a lot of things are clipped out. And you said that there was much more to that conversation that we didn't get to see, and that, some disrespectful things were said about your son. What exactly happened?
I don't want to lie, because it was 20-something years ago, so I don't even remember exactly what she said, but I do remember her saying that she was very upset that day. Like I keep telling everybody, she was on that time of month, and she was just tweaking, and we knew it was something going on. So she said something about, I know I'm from, blah, 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 and she was like, oh, you can go sleep. No, she said go sleep on a dirty mattress. I don't know, because sometimes your brain do a little tweak.
Yeah.
But I know she told me to go back, and I can go back home and sleep on the mattress on the floor with my son. It was a lot of other things that she said, but that one stuck with me. But I'm over it. It's not that freaking deep. Like, who cares? If you're arguing, you're gonna say some things. But the only reason why I speak about it is because the fake thing that she does, where she keeps telling people, oh, I'm her heart, or she loved me, or this and that and the other. And I can't understand how you can love me and humiliate me in so many different ways. You get what I'm saying? Like stuff y'all saw on camera and off camera. Like I was always being triggered about something so stupid. Like they surround me in the notes when we go into the judgment room. Like it's like 2-3 hours of just getting roasted. And we're just standing up there, and it's just like, so I'm definitely over it, but I'm not over it. But
it's triggering, when all of this stuff is getting talked about again.
It's triggering to a certain extent, because honestly, I don't give a fuck.
So you can cuss. You can cuss.
I don't give a fuck. But it's like none of this back out. Everybody is literally bullying me, and it's like, how the fuck y'all gonna tell me how to feel about something? I know y'all dick riding Tyra, but y'all wasn't even there. And every time I ask you, I'm like, well, where? Because that's like, oh, she loved you, and they wanted you to win. And I keep saying, well, show me where they showed y'all they wanted me to win. Because for me, if I know, say it's my daughter, somebody that I love, who I can yell at because I give her that much love, I'm gonna make sure her hair right. I'm gonna make sure they clothes, I'm gonna give you that extra care. Tyra has not once showed that she cared, by saying it. But it's just that whole screaming at me in front of everybody and keep portraying that you love me. That's the shit I don't like.
Have you noticed that not one model agency has come out against Tyra to say we don't treat our girls like that? From Elite to Ford to IMG to Wilhelmina to Women, not one agency has come out against Tyra. In the same breath, like I said, Tyra, you cannot sit down and not take accountability, because I felt Tiffany came from a different background. And I don't really care what background you come from. Do you know that? I tell you, I don't care. You know why? Because love transcends. Tiffany should have been handled differently. And I think Tiffany would have opened up like a flower. She came from a world where she had to constantly fight and defend herself and protect herself. And she said it, my family never defends me. My family never stands up for me. Sometimes just pull up. I love it. Pull up and defend her. Not because she's right, but because you love her. Because that's what she needs. And maybe in so doing, she will open up to you. And she will know that she's a hot mess. But that you pulled up is what she needs. In my old years, time and time again, everything that I am doing, that I've done, nothing surpasses love. Nothing surpasses love. And we underestimate the power of love. Love is everything. You can fly like an eagle in the sky. There is nothing you cannot achieve with love and support. What? With love and support, you are everything. And I think that if we had done that, Tyra had done that with Tiffany, it would not be the woman that we are talking about today. That's all I gotta say, my darlings. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you. What? I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love. Okay, so we got that.
Hi guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking